For assembling, you need the Nokia Standard Toolkit version 2. Remove the IHF outlet gasket protective film. Place the IHF outlet gasket to the bottom of the chassis with tweezers and press gently to activate the adhesive. Make sure that it is aligned straight within the recess area and the thinner side is facing up. Remove the flash window adhesive protective film. Leave the other part of the protective film attached. Place the flash window adhesive on the chassis and press it with the SS93 to activate the adhesive. Peel off the protective film from the flash window adhesive. Remove the protective film from the AV Flex assembly. Place the AV Flex assembly to the chassis. Use the shown pins to get the right alignment. Gently press the flex with the SS93 to activate the adhesive. Be careful not to damage the contact pads on the flex. Then press down to attach the AV jack and the flash module. Remove the Vibra gasket protective film. Leave the other part of the protective film attached. Place the Vibra gasket to its place and press down to activate the adhesive. Peel off the protective film from the Vibra gasket. Remove the speaker gasket protective film. Place the speaker gasket to the speaker slot and press it with the SS93 to activate the adhesive. Place the IHF speaker with tweezers. Make sure the IHF speaker is positioned correctly and the springs are facing the right way. Gently press the IHF speaker. Remove the protective film from the camera slot. Remove the protective film from the micro SD flex assembly. When operating the engine board, be careful not to damage the spring clips. Gloves can get tangled up in them easily. Place the micro SD flex assembly on the SIM cage. Use the shown holes to get the right alignment. Gently press the micro SD flex assembly to activate the adhesive. Connect the micro SD flex connector with the SS93. Be careful not to damage the connector or any components nearby. Place the camera to its place with tweezers. Make sure that the guiding pin is aligned correctly. Gently push the camera from the sides into the camera socket so that the camera retaining pin is locked. Place the tabby boot to its place. Place the camera boot on top of the camera and press from the sides. Notice the latch on the camera socket which holds the camera boot. Place the PMIC shielding lid to the engine board and press from the sides to get it firmly attached. Remove the copper tape from the protective film. Place the copper tape to its place on the engine board. Press gently to activate the adhesive. Remove the touch sensor driver gasket protective film. Place the touch sensor driver gasket to the engine board and press it gently. Place the Skype camera flex assembly to its place. Use the guiding lines on the engine board to get the right alignment. Connect the Skype camera flex connector with the SS93. Be careful not to damage the connector or any components nearby. Place the USB boot to its place. Make sure the two shown pins goes to the other side of the engine board. Remove the primary mic outlet mesh and gasket protective film. Place the primary mic outlet mesh and gasket to the bottom end of the A cover and press it gently. Make sure the thinner side is facing the USB recess area. Remove the secondary mic outlet mesh and gasket protective film. Place the secondary mic outlet mesh and gasket to the top end of the A cover and press it gently. Make sure the thicker side is facing the display side. Remove the earpiece adhesive protective film. Leave the other part of the protective film attached. Place the earpiece adhesive to its place and press it to activate the adhesive. Peel off the protective film from the earpiece adhesive. Place the earpiece to its place with tweezers and press it gently. Remove the tape that covers the adhesive on the UI assembly. Use plastic tweezers if possible. Bend the touch connector flex over the UI assembly and press it to activate the adhesive. Then bend the flex diagonally as shown. Use the dotted line on the flex as guidance. Be careful not to bend the flex over the shown part on the UI assembly. Try to avoid touching the touch driver. Place the engine board next to the UI assembly and connect the touch connector. Be careful not to damage the connector or any components nearby. Assemble the engine board to the UI assembly shown side first. Make sure the edge of the engine board goes under the clips on the UI assembly. Then press down the other side of the engine board and make sure the clips are attached. Connect the display connector with the SS93. Be careful not to damage the connector. Place the chassis top end first. Fasten the 12 Torx plus size 4 screws in the order shown, to the torque of 13 ± 1 Newton-centimeters. Remove the HSJ seal gasket protective film. Place the HSJ seal gasket on the chassis. Press the HSJ seal gasket from the top and side to activate the adhesive. Use the shown hole to get the right alignment and make sure the HSJ seal gasket is not overlapping the AV jack hole. Insert the SIM tray. Remove the protective film from the camera window. Assemble the battery-covered top end first. Then press down the bottom end and make sure the battery cover is firmly attached. Now the Nokia Lumia A10 assembly procedure is complete.